What's going on, guys? Who is Tunde here? Welcome to another episode of Afrobeats Weekly, your podcast about African music on the continent and the diaspora. I've taken this intro like 3 times because the gods of internet they're just fucking with us. Anyways, how you guys doing? Forces beyond our control didn't allow us to record last week, but we are back this week. Welcome to the best Afrobeats music podcast on the planet. Before we get into today's episode, I need you guys to please rate and review this podcast and engage with us. Helps us grow, helps us get noticed. So, as you're listening from your favorite app right now, just leave that 5-star rating and comments. Thank you very much, people. On today's episode of Afrobeats Weekly, Teni's sophomore album is still fresh, making waves, causing controversy. So we've got that review for you. Maven's Lifestyle Teddy also dropped a second EP. We've also got that Cincinnati Pumpin EP review by Santi. And as usual, new songs, product of the week, turntable charts, eliminates, and all that other good stuff. What's going on, my G? What's going on?
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? How you doing?
I did, man.
We're finally back.
Oh, you know? Back. The rain and internet was like, no. But we're like, if you miss another week, I know someone that's literally going to choke me.
Yo, man. Over here, my internet be fine. You know, I can't say.
I know you can't
say
much. I know. So
I can't say much, but yeah, man.
One of those days here, man, rain. First of all, the rain was just like, what kind of rain is this one? And when is it going to stop? But we needed the rain because I'm on the sun with the crazy stuff.
Right,
so where should we kick off from? I think we should just kick off from Smadah. Hey. Smadah.
Smadah, hey.
Smadah. So for you guys, I don't know what Smadah and Smadah is. An artist named Smadah, the song was trending all over Twitter, and he just found out that he jacked Deep London and Bully's song. Even me, I was kind of ashamed of the jacking, and because there's already this beef with Nigerian artists and the whole Amapiano controversy and South Africans. So obviously they came for him. They were love, arrest him, he's doing this, he needs to sue, Nigerians are thieves, and rightfully so too. And some people in the Niger corner were like, it's just the melody, he didn't really jack the song, you shouldn't pay. After all, Diamond Platinum does it for like all the songs, jacks Nigerian songs, nobody chokes him. But I get that sentiment, but what is wrong is wrong. Whether, what do you call it, sampling or interpolation, once the song sounds like another person's song, that person has the right to go to court and be like, you know what, this is my song, you jacked it, you need to pay me. So I don't know where this is going to land. What do you think?
Yeah, man, like clearly not even a sample, it's just basically the melody.
Yeah,
interpolation is basically what it is. So the same melody, of the Amapiano song. And of course, like you said, there's always a thin line with, the South Africans on Twitter, and IG and all that, and Nigerians,
Yeah.
Because of course, Afrobeat be so big,
yeah.
And then they just snatched the Amapiano sound and took it even further. And we're getting all this worldwide reviews.
Stuff,
and,
yeah.
Exactly. So you gotta get where they're coming from with that. So of course, there'll be some people like, nah, man, I'd be jacked. That's like jacking. And of course, I think it's also another thing because Smadah is not it's not a big star.
I said,
right. I also think
just like Smadah, like Nigerians really don't like him too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, you're not even a star. You're already jacking. So I think it kind of boils down to that as well. So, hey, man, what is wrong, as you said, man.
Yeah, but the song is catchy. I'm not gonna lie. That chorus was just sticking there. That chorus stuck in my head for a long time. But yeah,
I want to know how they came up with it. That's what I want to know. I want to know, like, I want to know. I want to hear it.
Song. I just thought it was like maybe one of those freestyles. But I went to Apple Music and I actually saw it was like a legit song, like featuring Popoli.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Didn't know that.
Yeah, so
Anyways,
I
guys,
want to know how
before
that
you do
idea
any
came
of
about.
these
That's
things,
what I want to know.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like once you know where you got the inspiration from, so there's no harm in reaching out and saying, hey guys, I mean, and it's easy to clear songs now, like sample sheets are everywhere, like in your tune core, in your distro key. All you need to do is just say, I want to sample this song, and if they agree, just split it however it is you guys agree and just move on. It's better than all this controversial stuff. I don't know, and if maybe that's what he wants to use to sell, I guess best of luck to him, man.
True.
Best of luck to that guy. Anyways, let's move on to news making the rounds. Just one news, and it's about Remy Boy. Rema becomes the first African artist to receive Spotify Billion Club plaque. Rema was honored by Spotify with a plaque for his hit track Calm Down, featuring Selena Gomez, reaching 1 billion streams on the music streaming platform. Spotify representatives presented Rema with a commemorative plaque recognizing his exceptional accomplishments as the first ever African to receive the Spotify Billion plaque. But I was doing some research. Yeah, shout out to Rema, big ups. But I was doing some research and I saw that Wiz was actually the first one to reach the Billion Club. That is, if my research was anything to go by with the song with Drake, one dance. But I'm guessing because it wasn't the song.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you didn't get the plaque. Yeah, but was first to reach a billion streams, obviously Wiz. But yeah, shout out to Rema, shout out Wiz, then the Ed Sheeran and the Weeknd and all these other pop guys. That ranking now. So not gonna lie, I mean, in real time, it just sounds like 1 billion streams giving him a plaque, but man, it's actually a big deal. Actually a big deal. So shout out Remy Boy. More to come.
I know you said we only have like one news, but I want to talk about something. So Tyla has a new song that's coming out. It's coming out next week.
Yeah, I saw that.
And just from the clip, you can hear the sample. Of course, she says it in video on IG. And everybody's like, oh, we hope she's not a one-hit wonder. But it feels like it's pretty much just water, and maybe they just flipped it a little bit. What's your thought on that?
It sounds more Afro. It sounds more Nigerian. So the running joke, because I saw it on Twitter, I even made a joke about it. Exactly. 1-1, because it sounds more like in the Nigerian. It sounds like Nigerian Afrobeats. Like you can literally say, "Oh, this is an Ashake song," or "This is a Tiwa Savage song." So I'm like, I don't know, but she's big enough now to, how sometimes when you are huge and you have a song that is maybe all right or not too bad, but because you have the numbers now, the song can just fly on its own, even if it's a very decent song. So when I heard it, I didn't. Yeah. I'm like, okay, it sounds okay, but it didn't sound anything like water. But I'm like, okay, maybe her numbers and her new fan base would actually push the song. But it's a whole different sound from the poppy Tyla and water song that we know. But let's see how this does. I don't know. I think the jury's still out.
I thought, yeah. So my thing was that if Ashake had done it, dropped a full album, pretty much just the same drums. Hey, what's wrong with a girl coming back and giving the same formula if it's still gonna work? So let's just let it slide, man. Let's hear it out first.
Exactly. Let's hear it out. New, and again, new. It's always hard when you have. When you found fame or success in like one single, and trying to follow up, you don't know whether to change the sound, you know whether to keep it the same, you don't know whether to flip it. So it's always hard. So whatever, you just throw something out, man. As long as you're talented and the music is good, people will just vibe with you, man. So that's how I feel about it. So make me want to make me. I can't, if that song wins a Grammy, people are going to run riot.
Why? Please, I want to know why. Why?
I don't know, because it just feels like the song just came from nowhere.
But
Like I
but
know, and I'm speaking. I'm allowing my Nigeria and Lagos bias to speak, but you know, like how we don't dey jam all these songs. Then you could just hear one song from South Africa, they come like, who's this? And who's this imposter?
but but you rocked with it. That's my problem about it, is that it wasn't like it was a bad song. It was a song that we jumped on and rocked with. Like it became a song that everybody
for sure,
liked.
everybody rocked with it. Yeah.
Exactly. So for the fact that
like
the song
trickled
was
through like the American audience too, like a lot of them were feeling it too. So,
exactly.
yeah.
So, if Davido could, have the American audience choked up with "If," because apparently "If" is still the song. Like anytime we talk about Davido, we talk about "If." So, I mean, what's wrong with Tyler getting water? Please,
Tyla,
let her rock.
If you win the Grammy, we'll see. Let's see how that goes when the results come out. Anyways,
Okay.
yeah. So let's move on to new songs this week. Not a lot of songs, but there was this particular song that was like generating buzz, and it's Ohema by Victony. I call it Victony and Company because I can't name all of them, but there are a lot of guys. I think like
and company.
A lot of guys. But I like the song. It's a cool song. If I'm not mistaken, it sounds like let me wear my hip hop hat and say it sounds like the first Afrobeats Pussycat. If not for anything, I just like the fact that he was able to bring all these guys together, and this generation we need more collaborations like that, because my own 01 and 03 to 04, they didn't really collaborate like that, and they allowed beef to come in between them. So these two guys are collaborating more, going out with themselves more, pushing themselves more. So if not for anything at all, I like this song because of that. And it's a decent song. Ohema by Victony and Company.
Yeah, it is. And Company, exactly. I like the original. Like I think the one just had like Crayon and Bella Smadah. But yes, with everybody more than just those guys, I think it's cool. So yeah. I mean, if you can stand. Wait, first of all, Maven had like one long ass song one time. Like I can't remember on the Maven album. I think there's a song that is just so long. Like it has
on the album. Yeah.
So you can enjoy. Exactly. If you can enjoy that, you enjoy this. So yeah, can't complain.
Yep, can't complain. Ohema by Victony and plenty guys. You guys should check it out. Let's move on to 10 Bottles by Zlatan. I don't know how I feel about this song. I mean, I gave it a couple of spins, but it hasn't stuck yet. I don't know if it's a stick because I'm not going to play the game, but it sounds like one of those songs that maybe if it catches buzz and I keep hearing it, I might just like it. But when I was listening, I was like, nah, this ain't for me, chief. 10 Bottles ain't for me.
Sometimes it kills me when you pick like a song and you be like, nah, this one's not gonna stick. But yeah, this one's kind of funny because there's no high on this song. Like that's my thing. Like you hear a song like this will bump in this kind of setting, but there are no highs on this song. So it's just I don't know if it's like a single. I can't even call it like if it's a single. I just think it's a throwaway track. So yeah, that's what it is. I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not rocking
I think it's a throwaway track. Yep, let's move on to Arizona by Lojay and Olamide. My favorite drop this week for sure. I was saying that Lojay does amapiano like the South Africans. Very smooth, very, vibey. It doesn't make noise. So I like this song. Olamide in his rapping bag. I totally enjoyed this one. Obvious playlist addition for me. Arizona by Lojay and Olamide. What say you?
What's Arizona about? Though?
It could be Arizona, the country, and it could be Arizona, the.
Wait, first of all, did you just say the country first? Did you just say the country?
I mean, Arizona, the state. I mean, Arizona, the place, or Arizona, the other Arizona that we all know.
Okay, yes.
Of course, it's the latter.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, yes, it was a standout track. It was a standout track this week. So yes, it was a really dope song. Lojay is, what you say, 2 for 2 now this month. Because he was just he's in the other song that is is banging. So Lojay's 2 for 2 this month. So
And a solid EP too, man. Let's not forget.
Oh yeah, solid EP to start the year off too as well. So yeah, Lojay's in his bag.
Yep, Lojay's in his music bag. Let's move on to Boboshotta by Busta Rhymes. I saw you complaining about Busta Rhymes earlier today. I was like, yeah, I get it. Oh, this one, yeah. I feel
Bro, like look.
Wait, before you get, let me just say, I just feel like Busta Rhymes spoiled this song with the Jamaican flow. I don't get it. I don't get what he was trying. I don't get the song. I mean, with Burna, you know, like that's like his bag. He already has that thing, so it wasn't really cringy. But the way Burna was just doing boom, block, block. I'm like, what am I listening to? I don't know, man. I haven't listened to the album,
On Busta. So I've listened to the entire album, and I said, and I'm not lying, Burna has the best verse on the entire album.
No way,
including Busta's verse. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. Wow. So if you listen to this Burna song, you just be like, wow, like this is the only person that took this entire album serious. That is it. It might even just be him.
Wait, had 3 A-list producers.
It might actually be him. Nah, fam. Nah. Whatever those producers would. So it wasn't actually even the producers' problem. Like most of the things, not producer problem. It's just like Busta was trying to feature like new people. So there was Quavo, there was Bia, there was Young Thug. The worst was the baby. Oh my god, that was a horrible song. Anyways, so it's not even like the production. Like Busta was just trying to do something. Was just trying to do
too many things at the same time.
But at the end of the day, he was trying to do. It was just too much. But Burna had the best. Like literally had the best verse on the entire album, and that's saying a lot. Coming from the legend of Busta. So yeah, man. All right. It's a dope song. It makes it into my like my playlist. I have a different playlist. This makes it to that playlist because Burna just did what Burna does. So yeah. Boboshotta.
It didn't make it to my. I was just saying boom boklat. I'm like I'm like, Busta, what is this in 2023?
Look, man, I don't get it. Busta. I don't get it, but yeah.
And, those are the songs we listened to. We missed Teni's album last week, but it's still generating some controversy. People are still talking about it. Tears of the Sun by Teni, I think second album, if I'm not mistaken. This one has 16 songs. It's a 45 minutes listen. 3 features: Tacy, Odumodu, and Olamide Kuti. Production by Rhymes, Debonair Desi, Blaze Beats, Gospel, Sass, and a couple of others. Not a bad album to me. Track 1 is obviously the one currently generating some buzz because of the subject matter. Many people are calling it like a coming out song, which is a big deal in this part of the continent. I still don't know why. To me, I thought I was going to like hear more songs like track 1 and track 2. Songs that felt like they came from the heart. But after that, I think the album was just kind of like all over the place. Lamba here, Lamba there. Then all the other songs that we've listened to, nothing too cohesive, but not a bad album production-wise. But I think for Teni's talent, like the level of talent we know she has, this just didn't like pack enough punch for me. That's how I feel about the album. I don't know.
I think it's crazy because of just how it started. Like that's young black girl from Africa. Like just that song alone, like you just feel like, oh man, this is gonna be a mad ass album. Cause that's a standout track. Forget whatever you want to say what she's talking about, whatever. Like just the song itself.
Just the song itself.
It's a powerful song. Like I love the song a lot. So yeah, man, like you said, it's like all over the place, but still quality. Her quality is there.
Yes.
Like
I agree.
My favorite song on the album is Holy Matrimony, and that's track 5. And it's a jam. I thought Yaya Toure was going to be a dope song, but it didn't come out to be a dope song. Because
I liked it though. I liked Yaya Toure. I think I liked Yaya Toure. I don't know why I liked it.
I thought it was going to be. I don't know. Anytime when someone picks like a footballer, like a really good
footballer, like I get it. Like your head, you're already expecting like a banger.
Be mad. So yeah, it wasn't that, but I'm gonna take it. But Domodu is on a run where he hasn't had a whack feature.
Yeah,
he hasn't had a whack feature.
I was checking on Twitter stuff. I think he has done like maybe 25 singles and counting this year alone. 25 features and counting. That's crazy.
That's work ethic is crazy. And you might be saying the same thing most of the time, but break bottle, chocolate, all those things, whatever it be, but still be sounding fresh somehow. Somehow, some way, still be sounding fresh. So, yeah, of course, like track 12, Devil Dance. Like I would say, it's not exactly cohesive, but still like an album I can still listen to. Like I just play it in the background, I let it work.
Let it just rock. Yeah.
I don't know if that works. And it doesn't work. I don't know where I stand with that.
I think
I would say it's a good body of work, but it's just what it is.
Yeah, because I just always rate like Teni so high. She came from like this freestyle, and like someone that can just easily like freestyle, rides, has a good voice, has a very nice personality. So like, I just always want more from her, from the like any album she drops. Anytime I listen, and I'm just always like, I know you can do better than this. So I don't know, man. Hopefully she gets it right someday with like a very nice body of work. So maybe third time would be the charm. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, man.
Like you said, wasn't too bad. I'll spin it again some other time. But let's move on to Poisn EP by Lifesize Teni. She's also like following the Maven formula. So I dropped another EP again, I think 3 months after unveiling. Nothing too crazy, 5 songs for 10 minutes, so you can like run through multiple times like I did. Production and Revive with Papi Gonzo, Spark, 7, Magix and Chocobantis were the only features, and it kind of still seems like they're experimenting with her as a rapper, so they are still checking which formula works. I like it when she raps than when she's opposed to her singing, because I think she still needs to hack the melodies in terms of like the chorus and all that stuff. But I think I call it the middle tree. Unbeliever, BB, and Addicted with Magix. Those were like my 3 songs that I took out. Not a bad EP. I just want her to rap more, but that's just me coming from my rap bias and knowing that she was a rapper before she entered Baby. So if they can hack like a Lalipo type of formula, like I'd like that. But yeah.
I mean, I think she has a nice middle ground because, yes, she's not the strongest and greatest at the melodies, but she still carries the song, like when she, whatever she's doing, like the singing thingy.
Yeah.
Not really like singing, it's almost like slow talking on the beats.
Yeah.
So it works, but I was more excited when, once I just heard that, me, bro, Papi Gonzo,
that song, I swear, crazy.
I was in. I was like, yo, this is it. This is what man, this is me. This is where I want to be at. Yeah. So I think she has the capacity and the capability to do both, and it'll be a nice blend. So off this EP, you get a glimpse of that, and it's good enough. So just wait and hope that she can get a nice standout single soon, big single, and then she can go on from there. But I really do like that, even though as they unveiled her, she dropped an EP. She actually she did some tour dates with Star,
I think,
and that's like, I think that's a great thing. Like I always keep saying, like I don't understand why Afrobeat stars just go alone, like they perform alone. Like, oh, I'm doing a tour and they just only them on the bill. I'm like, at least carry just one person, like carry another artist, let it open up. Like, I don't get this, man. But yeah, that's another argument for another day.
Yeah, like you said, not a bad EP. Check it out, guys. Poisn EP by Lifesize Teni. Hopefully she gives us more. Let's move on to the experimental, Mr. Experiment himself, Cincinnati Pumpin by Santi. This album, it's clearly just vibes. And it's not even like his vibes.
I can confess, I didn't listen to it.
It's not even like his vibes for. It's not even like his vibes for everybody. It's like vibes for his fans. So
just him.
It's just like when I just go into the studio, make music that you like, and you're like, hopefully my fans will like it too. Because I really tried, and I'm like, man, this ain't it. 4 songs featuring Len, Odunsi, and S Smart, and there's. I was just listening. I was
you like, really tried for 4 songs,
bro. I was just listening. I was like, what is Santi? Who understands his music? Like, I know he has like legions of fans, but I'm like, maybe they have like the kind of ears we don't have, because I don't understand. The album was just all over the place. 4 songs and it was all over the place. I mean, shout out to his fans. If you guys like it. If you guys like it, cool. But me, it's another Santi album. It's another Santi project that I don't think I'm going back to, man. Nothing there for me.
Shout out to Shaq. Yeah. Shout out to his fans, man. Shout out to his fans.
Nothing there for me, man. But you guys should check it out. Cincinnati Pumpin, Cross Santino. It's out everywhere. Let's move on to the charts. Turntable charts this week. A lot of surprises. 2 new songs at number 2 and number 1. Maybe I'll allow show guests the songs when we get there. At number 10, however, we have Scrub by Charlie Poppy at number 10. That's dropping. Inyeme Go, Black Bones and Jerick is rising. Number 9. Pidgin and English by Buju at number 8, dropping. Lonely at the top, going up 1 notch again to number 7. DND by Rema, staying strong. And on the same spot at number 6, My G Sholowo by Kiss Daniel has gone down to number 5. I thought it was going to make it to number 1, but I guess not. Ngozi, Crayon and I Are Star. This song is a sleeper song. It's a number 4. It's dropping. Blood on the Dance Floor has come down to number 3. Whoa. And we have a new number 2 and a new number 1. Let me just give you clues. Number 2, it's another Odumodu Black feature.
What? A feature of Odumodu Black?
One of you actually like the song.
Casts.
Yes,
with Charlie Poppy.
Yeah, Cast with Charlie Poppy.
My job. That's my job.
So Cast is at number 2 and at number 1. Let me just call him the king of Afro depression himself.
What?
Number 1, Holy Ghost fire, confidence. Yeah, so Holy Ghost is the number 1 song this week. I don't know, man. This Cast, I didn't see it charting this high, but man, I was watching one clip of what's his name, Charlie Poppy in, like, I think it's Russia also, and I was seeing like a lot of people sing along to his songs and vibing. I was like, yeah, this nigga is blown, man. And another thing, yeah, someone came to call me for like I had this consulting stuff I did for someone, and the person sent his driver to come and pick me, and the driver was playing the new Charlie Poppy album, and the guy was singing the whole thing from beginning, like track 1, track 2, track 3. He was singing everything word for word, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, how? I didn't even believe it.
First of all, I just like the subtle flex, the consulting, they came to pick you up in a car.
I'm feeling that. They don't pick me.
I'm feeling that, man. They kept looking at it, can't pick me up. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Let me just chill.
Oh no, man. But yeah, man. Yo, people be feeling Charlie Poppy. Like, I can't lie.
People be feeling Charlie Poppy.
And you know what? It'd be all right, man. It'd be all right. I like some songs. Like I told you, I like some songs. I just don't consider him a rapper. Still stand on that. 2 feet on that.
The age old debate. Rapper or no rapper?
No rapper for me, man. No rapper for me.
All right. But at least we can all agree that he has some good songs. So yeah, that's that's pretty
Yeah,
much.
man.
Yeah. So turntable charts this week, Holy Ghost by Omale is number one. Let us get into the fives. And my five this week is I wanted to do Burna features, and I'm like, where do I even start? This guy has so many great features. So I just kind of like narrowed it down to my Burna Boy American collabs. So at number five, I have Loved by You with Justin Bieber. This one was off Justin's 2021 Justice album. I think this song is criminally underrated because I totally loved it. I thought it was a banger. But that album had so many bangers. They slept on this one. Another slept on song is at number four, and this one is Jara with Beyonce. I always say that if this album or song came out like 2 years later, the album will be like everywhere. But you know, Beyonce was doing Beyonce things, being ahead of her time, and everybody slept on that album. And about three,
What was it, Lion King? Lion
yeah,
King?
Lion King, yeah, the Lion King one, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So at three,
Yeah,
I
sure.
have
Yeah,
Thanks
that's
I Get. Is this the motherfucking Thanks I Get? This one is still fresh. I don't know, this song has finally grown on me. So when I listen to the album, I just let it play till this song, and I'm like, I think I finally hear what this guy is saying.
I told you that. I told you.
So I kind of like it. Thanks I Get with J. Cole, even though I think Burna was just still abusing us. But yeah, one of those things we live, we learn. And number two, I have Secrets with Jeremiah and Serrani. This one is a gem. It's off the African Giant album. This one is, Burna in his slow dancehall vibe, so it totally kills it. And number one, I have Want It All with Polo G. This song was just Burna showing off the melodies, the rhymes, the lyrics, that it was just singing, bigging up Virgil, I think this was one of those things where the Americans just were starting to respect him, who is this guy that is just coming and coasting through here. So solid link up with Polo G. I Want It All, my number one Burna Boy American feature. Over to you.
Man, that's I wouldn't have guessed that Want It All was gonna be number one. I'm blown away by that choice.
I love that song, man.
Well, okay, that's cool. And just I'm piggybacking on what you're doing, American features, but mine is actually I was kind of taking a look at all the other albums I listened to this year, and I've realized that on most albums, people are having Afrobeat songs.
Yeah, true.
So maybe R&B artists, rap, they'll have an Afrobeat song. So it's not like a song and they featured an Afrobeat star. No, the song would actually sound Afrobeat. It would sound like an Afrobeat song. So I just did a top 5 2003 international Afrobeat collaborations.
Okay.
See that?
I see it.
Pretty nice, man. Nice. So at number 5, I have Friday. From a self-titled album, which is called Friday.
Dope album.
Songs called You. Yeah, songs called You. It does feature Adekunle Gold on the album as well, but we're not picking that one. We're picking the song You, which features Fireboy DML.
Yes, sir.
Okay. At number 4, like I told you, he had the best verse on the album, and because of that, I had to pick that song. And so I'm taking the Busta Rhymes, Boboshotta, the Burna Boy, from Busta's album, which we should not be talking about. It's called Blockbuster. Please don't listen to it. Just let it be. I've done that for you. Just let it be. And number 3, she did have 2 songs on the album that were pretty much Afrobeat, because it was even Afrobeat samples, kind of original Afrobeat, so Fela music.
Yeah.
So it's Janelle Monáe's Age of Pleasure album. And the song is No Better, which features CK, who's been kind of quiet. And she also features Seun Kuti and the 80s, Egypt 80 band. So that's the song No Better. At number 2, this is a dope song. John Baptiste. If you know him,
Fireboy,
remember that one? Yeah, man. Drink Water with John Bellion.
That's a solid song that went on that
Boy. This song is magic. It's The entire album is crazy. It's called World Music Radio, just like the tag World Music.
Yeah.
So it's like basically from the entire world, and he just like picks from different places, and it goes so well. Like this guy's an amazing artist. So John Baptiste, World Music Radio. The song is Drink Water with Fireboy and John Bellion. And at number 1, the number 1 international Afrobeat artist, sensational. And that's the day for you, yeah. And I know.
Yeah, you know, like
That's
you know,
it. If I have to tell you who that is, you shouldn't be listening to this.
yes, then you don't know Afrobeats.
You don't know nothing about Afrobeats. So yeah, man, that's my list.
Yeah, not a bad list at all, man. Gems and gems everywhere. All those songs are fire songs, man. Like you said, man, thinking about it, I'm just like, you know, what is that like? Yankee songs, but Afrobeat songs in itself, like the chords, the progression, the chords, everything. It's just crazy.
Bruh.
It's just crazy, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Hope the wave doesn't die down. No, I'm just praying and hoping, but but for now, Afrobeats is where it's at. So let's move on to our eliminate this week, and it's from Teni. I went back to our catalog. I was like, yeah, Teni has actually, you know, she has given us a lot of gems. So let's kick off with For You with Davido and Hustle. What say you versus?
You Davido Hustle. Wait, is it For You featuring Davido versus
For You featuring
Hustle?
Davido, yeah, and Hustle. That one that she was singing about hustling. I think the video was kind of like black and white.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. Yeah, the Davido single For You goes from
all right, the Davido single For You. Let's go. Let's take it way back with Uyo Mayo versus Power Rangers, one of our early songs. And something like that. Uyo Mayo versus Power Rangers.
I'm no matter, like, Power Rangers is a super Afrobeat song. Like you can it's a super Afrobeat song. So I'm going with Power Rangers.
All right, show is going with Power Rangers. Let's move on to 2 solid songs. Billionaire, I wanna be a billionaire, and for your case,
you already know what we meaning was. You already know what's meaning.
All right. Show didn't want to
just
hear
give it.
Just went straight to
I don't want to know what Billionaire is going up against, man.
All right, let's go on to our very, very first singles, Askamaya, Askamaya, and I know be Virgin. I think Virgin was our very first single, so Askamaya versus Virgin.
Askamaya, please take it in.
Right,
take it
Askamaya,
in. She flipped the whiskey style and just killed it.
yeah, no lies there. All right, For You featuring Davido and Billionaire doing battle at the semis. What say you?
A Billy.
All right,
Billy.
Show is going Lil Wayne here. So a Billy. For You, sorry. So Askamaya versus Power Rangers. What say you?
I'm gonna lick it.
All right. Girls are going up according to show. So Billionaire versus Askamaya doing battle at the final round. Luke 10 is eliminate. What do you pick?
This is a hard one.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be a hard one, but I have to go with Allen Avenue. Allen Avenue.
I don't know why all of you like this song like that, man. Anyway.
Look at what? That was a joke.
I have picked Billionaire. I don't know why I was. That's just me, though. Anyways, last song standing, Askamaya by Teni on this week's Eliminate. And with that, we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you guys for listening to us. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Afrobeats Weekly. We hope you enjoyed it. The new episode of the podcast drops every single Monday. I mean, we didn't drop last week, but that was, forces. Unknown forces, but we drop every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple, Google, Spotify. Tell your friends and tell your friends. Subscribe. Put the word out there. These guys are doing lovely stuff. We hope to hear from you. Use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly. Please leave us comments, suggestions, and send new music to fanmail at afrobeatspod.com. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram at AfrobeatsPod. We will catch you in the next episode. Any shout out this week?
Shout out to Domudu Black, hardest worker this year, to be honest. Remember when you first said, who should be the MVP? I was like, blah, blah. But I think, yes, he deserved it. This is his year. 2023 is his year. He has gone in, he has put up the numbers, he has done everything you need to do for a star, or for someone to be a star. Like, he's done everything.
Yep.
So shout out to him. And also shout out to, remember there was a time where we were always having a Thames sighting.
Yeah.
So shout out to Thames manager, who responded to someone saying, how much for a Thames feature? And someone said like $500K dollars. And he responded like, nah, man, it's not 1 million.
1 million.
So shout out to Thames.
Do you think it's true? Or do you think it was just trolling?
I think it was trolling, but the fact that, look, they can even call that number. It shows that star power is there right now, man.
500K, the model was like 500K for a verse. Do you think that's true? Do you think she can command 500K for a verse?
Her star power is there right now, man.
Yeah.
I think her star power is there right now, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she's more than just the borders of Afrobeats. Like,
exactly.
Like, come on, man. Like, her record label is like on her, like, hands on RCA's, like, doing great things with her. So shout out to her, man. Shout out, she's like face. I don't think she's a face, but she's a Burberry ad. So shout out to her. Big look
everywhere now. Yeah, so shout out to Thames. And with that, official. Peace out. See you guys next week. Goodbye. God bless.
Peace.